ready to go have stem cell surgery for lichen sclerosus in Beverly Hills, California with Dr. Nathan Newman. One of the Q-tips that you will hear if you come and have this procedure is to take a shower and put no lotions on and wear flats and very comfy clothing. So here, I'll look, me and Jonathan are there. We're wearing very comfy clothing. This is high-waisted, so I feel really pregnant, but I don't really care. It's comfy, okay? It's cushy, it's like a little blanket. So that is what we're doing. Get ready. Yes, I put on makeup because I have surgery. And I would do it if it weren't Beverly Hills. I don't care. I might be from North Carolina, girl. But I got to have my style just a little bit. Even if I don't know it. Even if I'm not awake. I'll get to my hair in a minute. I know you people are going, what's wrong with her hair? I'm going to fix it. And then I'm going to go get my booty fixed. Here's to today. This is where we started last time. When it gets light, you'll be able to see out there. We're at Dr. Newman's office. I think Miss Rosa's here, one of my favorite nurses. Everybody's so sweet here. So here we go. This is not where the magic happens, no. But it's a cute little place. I'm sure there's some magic that happens right there. Yeah. Like fillers and stuff. That's not what I get to get today. No. Okay, bye. Hey everybody. Update about two and a half hours after surgery, back at the place where we're staying. Update on how it went today. So it went really well, and the discomfort for the procedure was none because I got the anesthesiologist. So if you numb very easily locally and you're great with that, then you could do this process without having to be put under general anesthesia. But I do not numb, and I found that out last time, and it was no fun to go through what I went through, being that this is focused on the rectum, and how that they gather the PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma, and they take that from your arm, and then they spin that down, and they do a form of injections everywhere, and that means everywhere, and tons of them. And then they take and do liposuction and get the stem cells out of your fat cells. Well, my issue is the same as last time. I didn't have a lot of extra fat because I've been on an elemental diet for almost 4 years, which means I'm underweight. And so he had to work pretty hard to get the fat harvesting today. And so the liposuction was a little more extensive to just be able to get the enough stem cells to inject after the PRP. So what I would say is I'm definitely more bruised, and I have a little more drainage, even though the hole is like that big for where it's like mini liposuction. It's not a big hole, but they had to put a lot of, I guess, anesthetic in it, and it's draining pretty heavily. So got to get some tape for that bandage. I'm laying on my side. There's just pretty much no other way to lay. They did this side of this one leg is the liposuction, and then everything else. I thought that we were just gonna get away with just the back side today. And again, he saw traces of activity in the front. And so upon an examination, he said, we just need to do the whole thing. And so that's what we did. I did see the pictures from before, the first time, and then today, and there is a marked difference. I I was well on my way back to the first way, and that is because of the hormone therapy that I took, which do not confuse that, you can't take hormones with and this stem cell transplant not work. I am just a different breed of human. And so for me, the hormones put me into this autoimmune response that attacked down at the path of least resistance, which for me is with lichen sclerosus and the autoimmune issue. So no more hormones for me, whatever that means. And I just will say, all in all, the pain and how it's feeling down there, I wouldn't say is any better than last time. It's definitely not worse. Again, we're 2.5, 3 hours after surgery, so some of the numbing hasn't worn off. I do feel as swollen, but it's worth it. It's like the only answer. And what I saw today in those pictures, heading towards how I started, it is just not. It's not worth. How about this? It's so worth it to come and to do this, because I had about 8 to 10 weeks after I healed from the first surgery in March. This is now November. I had about 2.5 months of just, I was normal. I was normal again. I could wear whatever I wanted to, and I was normal again. And then I started the hormone therapy, and within 4 days, it had messed me up. I have a seizure issue, so the estrogen caused some seizure activity, and immediately the stem cell transplanter where I had the lichens activated and began its journey. And Dr. Newman's office worked with me the whole entire time, though. I called him like, this is what's happening. So they really tried everything remotely to calm it down. And normally, in a normal human, when the hormones go kind of like level out, then it'll level itself back out too. Again, I'm a different breed. So I stopped the hormones, and the disease did not, and my immune system did not get the memo. So we had to do this over again. And I would say that this time has been easier in the fact that I was put to sleep and didn't have to endure feeling everything, because again, I do not numb. If you numb, this will not be a problem for you. If you do not numb, pay extra and get the anesthesiologist here, because it's the way to go. I will not ever do anything like this again without anesthesia. So there you go. There's my update. I hope as I go along this journey, being that it's in both places, in the vaginal area and in the rectum, and the rectum being the most prominent, that I could be some sort of inspiration and help. Dr. Nathan Newman is amazing. Their office is amazing. The staff is amazing, and they know what they're doing, and they take such good care of you. And yes, this is the second time, and the reason I'm here is because I know what they did not fail. My body and outside influences is what caused this. And so anyway, otherwise I don't think I would have had to do it again. But okay, I hope y'all are great, and I hope this is helpful. Talk soon and give more updates. Ice packs in place. You want ice packs all the time. And there will be there's going to be a little bleeding. I mean, they do stuff. They do stuff down there. So, all right.